Well, 8 more cases of COVID-19 have been reported from the Himalayan state of Sikkim. Of the fresh 8 cases, 4 of them have been detected at the PNG School Quarantine facility and the other 4 have been detected at IHCAE Shemshe Facility Quarantine Center. While the 4 cases from PNG School Quarantine facility have been admitted to the STNM hospital, the other 4 patients from the IHCAE Chemche Facility Quarantine Center who hail from Namche in South Sikkim have been admitted to the isolation ward at the Samdrupse in Namche. With the detection of the fresh 8 cases, the total tally in Sikkim has now risen to 78, with 53 of them being active cases. So viewers, starting off with a big breaking news at this point in time, as 8 more cases of COVID-19 have been reported from the Himalayan state of Sikkim. Of these fresh cases, 4 of them have been detected at the PNG School Quarantine facility and the other 4 have been detected at IHCAE Shemshe Facility Quarantine Center. While the 4 cases from the PNG School Quarantine facility have been admitted to the STNM hospital, the other 4 patients from the IHCAE Shemshe Facility Quarantine Center who hail from Namche in South Sikkim have been admitted to the isolation ward at the Samdrupse in Namche. With the detection of the fresh 8 cases, the total cases in Sikkim have now risen to 78, with 53 of them being active cases. And to give us more details regarding these fresh cases, I'm being joined now over the phone from Gangtok by my colleague Sujal Pradhan. Sujal, this is indeed a big news coming in from your state, as 8 more cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed from Sikkim. So what more details can you give us regarding these fresh cases at this point in time, Sujal?
Yes, 8 more positive cases have been reported. As for the latest bulletin, which was released yesterday night, but there is even though report are there coming, but there is a good news also is that the 25 has been recovered successfully and they were all sent to their home for home quarantine. So it's a good news that 25 are recovering. So recovery rate is very good at the moment. So even though this 8 case has been traced from the secondary context of the 5-year-old kid who was found positive few days back. So after taking the secondary contact, they were found 8 positive in South Sikkim and in Sikkim. So in fact, the 3 cases of PNG is all are from PNG.
Right, absolutely. Well, Sujal, what more do we know regarding these 8 fresh cases at this point in time? Are they returnees from other parts of the country? Are they asymptomatic? Is their condition stable at this point in time? So what do we know so far?
Yes, thankfully, the condition of all the patients, not only these 8 cases, but all the patients are not in a critical situation. All are in good health. And thankfully, till date, Sikkim have not reported any deaths till date. So all the first patient who was from Delhi also, just 1 week back, he was also recovered successfully. So now the thing is that earlier what used to happen is that all the patients across the district were not from in the HCRM Canton hospital. Now the district-wise they have make a separate hospital, COVID-19 hospital. So they are keeping there in a district hospital. If cases from a North district, they will keep it North district hospital, COVID-19 hospital. Similarly, South, similarly, East. So this way, there will be a less chance of more infection also, because ambulance drivers are also there, so more vehicles. So keeping at this issue, they have now started keeping in the district itself.
Right, absolutely. Well, Sujal, as you very rightly mentioned, the recovery rate in your state is actually quite high, and it is actually setting an example now for the rest of the country, with only 53 cases right now being active cases. So could you tell us a little bit more on this right now, Sujal?
Yes, ever since the Sikkim has thankfully no backlog. Earlier they received a backlog data of reports, because we have to rely on the North Sikkim, North Bengal Hospital, where there is almost 1,800 backlog data. We get the report lately. So now what happens is the Sikkim has its own lab, and in Pune also they are testing rigorously, continuously. So as a result, they felt the health officials are getting a report on time. So immediately, as soon as they got the right cases, they started tracing the contacts too, and they are also treating a special hospital, also COVID-19 hospital, IHCAE, with 3 batches regularly changing the shift in a week long. So all together with the health department effort, Sikkim is getting a good recovery rate.
Right. Well, Sujal, obviously right now, as with many other states in the country, a lot of returnees are making their way back to the state. So with this, more and more returnees coming back into the state, is there any plan of action that the government is going to be undertaking to make sure that there is no further spread of the virus and to control the number of people who do test positive?
Yes, as far as returnees is concerned, Sikkim has now very few number of returnees remaining outside the state. As per the registration portal of the state government or a helpline number, altogether nearly 15,000 have registered themselves to come back to Sikkim. Even though from that also a few have registered that they don't want to come back, they just need essential commodities and few financial help. So there are thousands, as many as 500 to thousands are there who want to stay wherever they are at the present, but they don't want to return. So altogether, more or less, all the returnees have now came back to Sikkim. So there is no more returnees will come. That's why the state government recently decided that there will be no free quarantine from 18th. It means the day before yesterday, from 18th June. Because all whoever are coming now to Sikkim are the corporate, big officers and big. So there will be no free quarantine. So there will be only paid quarantine for them.
Right. Well, Sujal, how is testing of samples currently going on in your state? We know that thousands of samples are being tested every day across the northeast. So what condition is the testing of samples going on in Sikkim right now?
Yes, ever since Sikkim has got its new testing, like viral testing lab, Sikkim has now cleared all the backlogs. So Sikkim is nearly in a day altogether TrueNet and RT-PCR testing. They are testing altogether nearly 600 samples. So which is a very high number in compared with the total population of Sikkim and population ratio. It's very high.
Right.
So that's why no backlog and there is zero pending samples are there. So altogether Sikkim is doing good in fighting COVID-19 altogether.
Right, absolutely. Well, Sujal, thank you very much for joining me at this point in time and sharing all those latest updates from Sikkim.